Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second stream of today. We are currently going to be watching Eruption against Poezd. I believe that's how you pronounce their name, and we're currently on the map Sandal CTF. My name's Jack. I'm here also with our lovely broadcaster Sandra, aka Pry. But yeah, so today we've had a couple interesting streams. I believe the one which is playing on our first channel is going into a tiebreaker, but let's get back into this one. So already off the bat, we witnessed that Tracer managed to pick up the OD. So currently, both paladins managed to pick up this overdrive, and Tracer's are actually already pulling that flag. Free Christ doesn't manage to land a shot, and this might already be the first capture for Eruption, unless Mafia can do something here. But yeah, it's already the first capture, and whilst though they run through that, I'm just going to run through all the names on each team. So I'm going to start with Eruption. On the red side, we have Tracer, Raga, Zis, Star XP, and Abort, I believe. And there's only four players on the other team. So for Post, we have Christina is coming back, Free Chris, Mafia, and Whiskey. So it's currently a 4 against 5, and it is a one flag lead within the first minute to Eruption. We're going to be witnessing 4 rounds on Sandal CTF today as well. So it's going to be a long day on this map. But anyways, we can already see that Viking from Eruption is pushing up. So is Star XP. Star could use their overdrive here if they get a little bit more distance towards that shaft, but they're going to be taken out. And we see a couple overdrives being picked up from the Post team, but it's looking like they're playing a little bit more defensive. Raga trying to utilize his overdrive as well, but it doesn't land. But Free Chris manages to use his OD. It's decent overdrive, but so will Zit. And looking like yet again another overdrive using from Star hit. They're going to try and pick up this flag, but it's looking like Mafia is going to be dealing a lot of damage with that dead tank within the way. And also, an overdrive box is dropping right now, so possibly Raga or Tracer is going to pick it up, but it's looking like Raga. I would have thought that he would give it over to Tracer, but also this flag is being pulled, but I believe that Viking's lagging a little bit, but he will get taken out. Can Star XP pick up this flag from where it's left off? But that shaft is doing an extreme job pulling the flag. I'm not too sure. I think, yeah, so that Viking from the Eruption side is going to have to rejoin due to lag. So it's currently fair. It's 4 against 4. I believe both Vikings for each team. Okay, Whiskey's on Viking for the other team, and we can actually see Whiskey pulling this flag. They managed to take out Raga here, and Star XP on the other side managing to pull the flag, but Tracer on the Eruption side will return as well. So both teams managed to return a flag successfully here, but it still is one flag lead for Eruption with 3 minutes into this first round. Christina's trying to deal some damage here to Raga as well, but I'm not too sure how wise it's going to be by themselves. And it's looking like the Viking player for Eruption has rejoined. So, yeah, this is not looking too likely for Poz to get out here so positively. And bear in mind, these rounds really are crucial because I believe currently both these teams have 2 wins and 3 losses. So they got to win as many rounds. They have to win this round, or else they get put out of the first major rankings. Although there is currently a second major rankings for any team which is interested. If you have managed to play this first major rankings, you also have another potential on the second major rankings. I believe actually just there an OD was dropped and it's Star XP managed to pick it up. So that's another bonus there for Eruption. But with 6 minutes left on the clock here, I'm not too sure how likely. I mean, I just pointed that out how likely it's going to be for Pos, but it's really not looking too great for them. We can see a lot of pressure being put on by Eruption, but Mafia still manages to pull this flag, but he will get taken out there from Zit. And Zit does have his overdrive. He's got to watch out for Free Chris. I don't think Chris can land a shot on him just yet. And Viking coming in with his overdrive there. He's got to land those wall hits here. He manages to take out 2 players. Mafia won't be taken out, but 2 more overdrives are going to be used from Tracer and also another big one from Zit. Zit taking out 2 of the players, but that flag is still not a return yet. Raga is getting blocked from those tanks, trying so hard to pick it up. He's got no repair. And that might actually be a return from Mafia or Christina. And well done from that blue side there. With only four players on their team, they managed to do a tremendous job whilst three overdrives were utilized from that eruption side. But this Vikings having a bit of struggle, looking like he will die to Chris as well. So we'll have to see what the game plan is going to happen after this 5 minute remark here. And currently Star XP managing to push up here, taking on a 1v1 against Christina, has come back. But yeah, it's looking like mainly it's a lot of defense from the Poezd side. But I mean, looking back at the teams, both of these teams have gone up against. I feel like they've had some bad luck. Eruption went up. I'm going to talk about their losses. They had a loss against Battle Axes, Underdogs, and Sauna teams. So not the easiest of teams. A massive overdrive there, excuse me for the silence, was used from through Chris, and looking like a pull was tried to be done from Eruption, but it wasn't successful. And actually doing really well done from Pods, I can't lie. Although they are a flag behind, they managed to do really good and looking like enough and his that Viking player from Eruption's gonna have to leave once again. It's unfortunate for him. So it's once again a 4v4. Mafia is gonna be taking that OD within the mid as well. But yeah, so a bit of troubles from both these sides actually currently. Um, but probably Whiskey and Mafia can do something here. Mafia is gonna get taken out, so is Whiskey. So it's not too great. But 3 minutes still. There's still hope. I want to see Poz come out big here because they've not been doing too bad with their overdrives. In fairness to them, I mean, they managed to return multiple flags. It's just the pressure they're having issues with. They obviously, I don't even think Zit has. Okay, he's died twice though. But I mean, apart from that, that shaft from Eruption is being pretty lethal. And it's actually going to be using an overdrive here with Tracer pushing up here. Might actually be able to take out Whiskey. Whiskey uses his repair, but Tracer will manage to take him out and pull this flag. We can see through Chris using his scope right there, but he unscopes and he can't land a shot. Tracer still managing to pull this flag away, and that's for sure going to be the second capture because of the four players only on the opponent team. There's not much they can actually do there, and that's unfortunate pull for them. I can already tell. And once again, another pull is happening from Eruption. Player does go down, but it's looking like the Hunter will bring it back for them, and that's 3-0 straight off the bat. But just under 2 minutes left, an overdrive dropping. Nice focus from Free Chris. Christina is back, and Whiskey. Whiskey picks up that OD. He's not going to be using his OD, but will pick it up. It doesn't really matter that much. And it's looking like Whiskey's going to be taking out one player, two player, and also Mafia pulling this flag with his OD as well. And this might be the first capture. This is the pressure they need. But with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, it's so unlikely. Oh, Chris gonna be using his overdrive. Can this be a return from Raka? No way. That was the most unluckiest outcome which could possibly happen there. And Tracer pulling this flag. This is actually unbelievable. I was so certain that was gonna be a pull, but looking like that overdrive is gonna happen there from Abhorrent. Abhorrent, I believe you pronounce his name. Abhorrent. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna even try and risk it because I know I'll just butcher it out. But yeah, looking like first round will go in favor of Eruption. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately. The only reason I say that is because I feel like it's unfortunate that Poezd are playing with 4 players. They had good potential multiple times, but yeah, the outcome wasn't within their favor. And Star XP actually is going to capture the 5th flag within the last seconds there. Uses an OD, but apart from that, it's 5-0 within the first round. If they stay with 4 players the whole game, yeah, I feel like this is only going to last 3 rounds, a quick 3 rounds, just on maybe under 30 minutes here, but let's see. Not too sure how well it's going to play off. Uh, yeah, we're going to go into the second round now, and we'll see what the outcome is. Possibly some higher hopes. Maybe the 5th player will join. Looking like it's still going to be only 4 players for the Poezd team. I wonder if that's how you pronounce their name. Not too sure, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, currently waiting for the overdrive. Oh, looking like the OD actually dropped. I think Raga picked it up there. Excuse me, not Raga actually, the Viking player. Up Torrent. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Only 50 seconds left until they reset. That there is a technical pause actually inbound right now until 21:20 MSK, I believe. I'm just gonna translate what they're actually saying here in chat because I do not know any Russian. Let's see what has been said. Okay, it's pretty much asking about the lag on the Viking, but I wonder if this torrent will lag much more. I think he had some high potential in some cases, but obviously he had to leave. I think it was total of 3 or 2 times um, within the first round. Hello, good evening. Sorry, uh, Schult, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I didn't see a message previously within chat. But how, bro? Hey, bro. I'll write it there as well, just so you can see. But yeah, good evening. But anyways, so another 3 minutes on the clock here until they will go into the second round on Sandal. This seems to be a reoccurring map for Eruption. I want to see how many times they've played Sandal. So let's go to the previous match, their loss against Sauna team. So they played Sandal once and Iran against underdogs. They played okay, they never played. They played Cross and Highland. Um okay, maybe it's just every stream I watch they normally play Sandal. So yeah, just another 2 minutes, and we'll be getting into the third round. I believe it was the Poezd team which caused that technical pause. So obviously they're waiting for their 5th member to join up. Let's actually see who's in their team. So obviously, I believe there's 7 players. Yes, they are 7 players. So they're playing with their main players apart from someone called Champion, I believe it is. So possibly they will be joining, or they're 2 reserved players. But I'm not too sure. We'll have to see what the outcome is. Also, what I'll do actually is I'll start a prediction. I'll start a prediction for you guys to predict which team you think will win. I believe I can. I'm just trying to find it. Not too sure where it is actually. I don't do this very often. Wait a minute. Bear with me. Oh. Yeah, I'm not too sure why that's not working. But anyways, we're gonna be going into the second round now. All players are resetting, and it looks like they are gonna remain as a 4 team as of now. Looking like issues are happening as of now. Actually, looks like only 2 players are in the map. Okay, Free Chris rejoins, but if an OD drops now, it's gonna be more in favor of the Eruption team. Um, so here's the 4 players which were in the previous round. OD still hasn't dropped, but 40 seconds till they self. And it might actually be a late drop, to be honest. But it kind of sucks still that they're playing as 4 even after a timeout. Technical pause. I mean, not much they can do, probably. I wonder where their reserve players are. What they're up to, having a nice spa day or something. But anyways, that OD will be dropping now. Looks like it's going to be left on the floor here for all the players after self, and it's looking like Tracer has the biggest advantage here. Ooh, bit of server lag, but Tracer still manages to pick it up after taking a bit of a beating. And Mafia changing to Hornet Magnum. Not too sure how great of a combination this will be. Whiskey picks up the flag, but takes a direct hit there from Ziv. On the other side, we see Star XP pulling that flag away. It's looking like the first capture already with Tracer using their overdrive just to assist the aid of them. Looks like all 3 players were trying to take on Abtorrent within their base. Mafia is going to die there from Star XP. And yeah, it's quite a brawl already in the first 50 seconds. A capture once again for Eruption. I wonder how well this match would be if it was with all 5 players in the map. If it would be still one-sided or not. But Star XP pulling the flag once again. Mafia is going to land a hit with his Magnum there. Looks like he's overextending a couple of his shots, but let's see what happens. Looks like Free Chris going to get return on that flag. Tracer pulling it away, lands into directly Whiskey, but still manages to pull that flag. Star XP going with them, and also Raga there, looking like another successful capture for Eruption. Nice OD there from Ziv, and another pull. Gonna leave that overdrive for Tracer, taking a long route, bit of a flex. Abtorrent might be able to capture this. Got to watch out for Whiskey. Whiskey uses their repair. Will die from Christina, but that's going to be a third capture there from Tracer, excuse me. With 7 minutes to go and 40 seconds. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too likely for Poezd to be winning this round. Star XP pulling his flag away. Might be a fourth one. Definitely better compared to the first round. Not too sure if Mafia's combinations are the best of combinations. Has changed over to Smokey now. Not dealing as much damage. He uses his overdrive, takes out the flag carrier, but pulls the flag as well. But I'm not too sure if this is going to be an amazing game. Uh, but yeah, we'll have to see what the final outcome is. Another pull here from Abturant. Bit of server lag though. The flag's going to be dropped. And another OD as well dropping here. Mafia won't be able to stop that overdrive. Looking like Abtorrent's going to have to leave once again due to his network issues. Raga pulling the flag. Another 4v4 in standby. Whiskey uses his Viking OD. Manages to take out 2 players. Can he get that return? Nice. Well done from Raga trying to hide in the sides there. Tracer can't deal any damage. Whiskey's going to get taken out, but manages to get the return ultimately. 6 minutes left on the clock. There is time for a comeback, but Mafia, I don't know if this guy's trolling at this point. He's gone to Hopper Smokey. Not too sure how happy his team is about that. I wouldn't be the most thrilled, but it's working, I guess. He got a return and a kill. And another pull once again from Tracer here. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock, and it's already 5-0. But yeah, this match seems kind of. I think we can already tell what the outcome is going to be. Mafia pulling this flag though. Star XP as overdrive gets the return and gets the capture as well. And yeah, this is looking like a GG. It looks like a lot of the Poezd players have just AFK'd. Not too sure what their game plan is, but we'll have to see what it will be. Oh my god, loads of people joining. And yeah, I'd also like to welcome our lovely Assam to the call. How are you doing, bro?
Hey Jack, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing the same. I'm sorry for leaving you for this round. Is it 2 rounds or 1 round that has just passed by?
This is the second round now.
Yeah, so you have been here alone for one whole round alone. I'm sorry for leaving you. The match that we were streaming went into sadly a tiebreaker, but that was a great match. You actually need to rewatch the whole match again because this should be going in the news show, the next news show for sure. XO managed to win the game. They lost really bad and they got demolished in Red Alert, losing the first 2 rounds. And they won in Iran. They won the first round suddenly with the 2 flags difference or 1 flag difference, I think. And they won the second round as well, coming back to make the score 2-2. And they won the last round as well and knocked out VTB out of the tournament right now. And they're gonna be having another match to become to actually win the rewards.
I wasn't there cool for the first 2 rounds. No, first 3 rounds. It seemed like they were struggling in the first 2 rounds, and I think you could tell that from the stream as well. But when they got into Iran, I feel like it was a bit more comfortable for them. Yeah, for sure. Oh, my dog. But yeah.
Even
Yeah.
even your dog agrees about it.
I think it's because I got food. But yeah.
Maybe. Well, we'll see what happens in the match that we're having right now. But it seems like this is a complete domination here from the side of one of the teams. I really need to know what are the teams. Yeah, it's POZ versus Team Eruption here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is actually right now going as a 8-0 for Team Eruption because POZ doesn't have a fifth player. They're playing as four, and sadly, this is gonna be the second round, I guess, for them, for Team Eruption.
Not too sure, but we also have Mad Kelly. If you want to say something, bro.
Oh, Kelly joined us. I think he's still
I
catching his breath.
yeah, I just came to listen in. I just like to listen to you guys doing your thing, but I'm gonna rest my voice, so I'm listening in. So have fun.
So I see that the match is already going right now 9-0 for Eruption. That's a lot. But yeah, it's actually one of the sad stuff that happens, Jack. We already seen it multiple times and a couple of times already. A team has don't have their fifth player and they're playing as four. Sometimes teams just rage and just one of them leaves and they receive a TP because they have three players instead of four players. So yeah, that's kind of sad to see it actually happening in the esports scene.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not too sure. They just started off at four, maybe one's at work or something like that. But it is like occasionally 4-4 because obviously you can see Abtorrent is having issues with his internet. But even when it's 4 against 4, it's not looking the lightest of days for Poezd.
Well, I would see it. Yeah, I think about it the same, but it seems like right now it's 100% one-sided match from Team Eruption at the moment. I see Raga capturing the 10th flag. I think maybe not. Mafia is gonna be returning. No, he did not manage to return. I see that Krisana did return right now, and yeah, it's gonna be just nine flag captures to 0 at the moment. Pretty much not dynamic match. It's just a one-sided, 100% one-sided match from the side of Eruption right at the moment. But also, I see that even though they're playing with four, I see that Team Poezd are actually trying to play and trying to capture a flag there. With them having four players, but still on the other side, I see that there are four players from just in this last 1 minute left. I saw one of the players just left from Team Eruption. And that's the round. We can call it a round. That's the second round for Team Eruption here. We have 2-0 for Team Eruption against Poezd. I'm actually I don't know if Team Eruption I mean Poezd are gonna be having another player, a fifth player or not, but they should have their bench player ready. That's something we have discussed multiple times on live streams. That you need to have your bench players ready whenever something happens in a map, because I'm hearing right now that that player was lagging, so I'm getting the information about it. He has been lagging, so he cannot play the match. So there should have been a bench player standing outside waiting in such cases to join in the game and play instead of that player who has the issues. But we rarely see that happening in the matches. I only saw that before in today's match. To be honest, in XO side, I saw a full attendance from their whole team. Only one player that was not here. I don't know if he joined the map or not, but it was Suit. He was not there. Was not there in the outside, I think, and he was not there in the map. But still, they managed to win the game. I would say that was one of the most intense games after the game of Team Sincerity versus Fichki that we have watched before in the summer majors. That was a great game today. To be honest, I'm sure and I hope that Jack writes down that match in the news show, and I hope to see some interviews with XO players as well. But
I
still,
agree with you, brother. I agree with you, brother. Jack, I thought Jack was going to answer there, but I think he's sorting out his dog that was trying to grab his food. So, but it's true. I totally agree with what you're saying there, my friend. It's just, if you don't have your players in reserve that are here in esports matches, then you basically your advantage is disappearing because you can have lag problems. These things, so always, I mean, you've got to have your reserve players. It's just we just saw there was 2 reserve players that switched up for Team XO. They were there. They were there for the call. It's like, okay, whatever it could be, they're too tired. They're not on the game. They're not playing well. So that's what reserves are for. In football, you've got like 4 or 5 people that they can pick from. I'm not quite sure how many because I don't watch football. But you have people on the bench that you bring on because there's an issue. You can't focus as well. Your aim's off. You can have a bad day when you're aiming, especially with shaft and some of the more difficult ones to aim with. If you're tired, if you got a bit of bad lag, then it's time to tag somebody in, and that's what you need to be doing if you want to get through to the into the last stages and get the actual top spot. So something to learn for all esports teams. You should it's very important.
Yeah, it seems like right now the match still started as well. When you were speaking, I see that Fraga used his overdrive that he picked, and he took out 2 players still. Oh, they're playing 4 versus 4 right now. It seems like Eruption just managed to make a player go out so they can play one good match. I think they did this after they secured their second win. They're playing confident right now. They were like, okay, we're gonna be winning 2 matches, and then we can do the 4v4 that you want.
Yeah, we saw. I can't remember when. I think it was Black Mirror against another team.
Yeah, I remember in Summer Mages. Yeah. They managed to win that team. I remember and get into the top 8 positions.
Exactly, because of the fair play of the other team. Whereas we've seen Eruption of like, you know what, we're going to take the advantage. And it's a bit like dog eat dog world sometimes, especially in esports. And maybe some of these players haven't yet got through into the later stages and they're going to take this advantage. Sometimes it's not always fair play. But, and you got to be honest, they're there. Their team's there. They've made the effort. And we don't know if there's any other situation that's happened to make sure the person's not there. But at the same time, life goes on. It's pretty cutthroat, but it's the way of the world sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah, indeed, Kelly. To be honest, I would take a moment aside of all of this, to be honest, to appreciate you being with us here in the team, and I'm really happy that we have someone like you in our team, and I'm really happy about it. To be honest, you're a really great guy, and you're good. You have a good commentating skills as well, and you know how to do it your way. To be honest, you have some unique way since the start when you joined the team. I was like, oh, we having someone special in the team right now with his way of commentating. You were our funny guy as well.
I'm blushing right now. I'm blushing.
Where's my appreciation? Come on.
Well, I was about to say, Jack,
I was gonna move to you, Jack, after that one.
Yeah.
I actually have it ready here. I have it ready down here to tell you, man. But you just can't wait for it.
Nah, I understand what's going on.
Spoil it,
for
mate.
1 minute. Yeah, I leave for 1 minute and I come back.
And he's giving me praise. I came out of nowhere, to be honest, Jack. I was like, I got a little bit embarrassed. I was blushing. I don't know. The colour of my cheeks are bright red right now.
Lovely.
All right.
I couldn't imagine. But anyways, back to the game. Yeah, they are 4 against 4, and it's looking like Poezd are managing to capture their first flag of this round, and Mafia is going to be securing that round, and they're definitely doing better as a 4 against 4. You can see the kill feed even. It's mainly them just dominating their base as of now. Christina does have that overdrive as well. But what's your thoughts on this round compared to the other rounds, Sam?
Well, it seems like it pretty much going as an even round at the moment. Seems like they are playing 4v4, so it should be going on like this. because we have the players here. They're both of the teams actually just taking defensive positions. Only I noticed that team Poezd are taking more defensive positions than the enemy team. That's Eruption. Eruption are doing attacks. They're feeling confident because of the 2 wins they have, the 2 rounds that they won. They were like, we won 2 rounds. Okay, we decided to play with 4 versus 4 instead because we already won the game, But I would really be amused if Poezd managed to win this round and win the other one and have what happened with XO again in this match as well to prove team Eruption wrong, to be honest. But it seems like another OD going on from the mid right now, but it went to a waste, not gonna lie. No one was there. Mafia is still going with his OD on, but he's not gonna use it. I think he should be using it there. That was an attack that should be used there, but he got hesitant and didn't use it.
Yeah, I did notice that one, and it's looking like even though there's a flag in the lead for Poezd as of now, I want to reiterate that if they manage to tie this round, Eruption, that they will be winning today's game. And I believe the Poezd will be getting knocked out of this major rankings. But there will still be the day of light in the second major rankings for them to come back if they want to change up their team or keep it the same. I mean, I'm not too sure why Poezd don't have their player. I believe when I left, you talked about it a little bit, but like I was saying, it is a 4 against 4, and it's like Automated, I believe his name, the Viking player for Eruption, was having a bit of lag on Vikings. So it's probably a good thing that they're playing against 4v4 for sportsmanship, and also because he was lagging quite a bit. But yeah, I'm not too sure. It's not going in favor of Eruption right now. They're losing, and it's looking like Ziff is going to be using his OD for no reason, really.
Yeah, it seems like Eruption are losing with one flag at the moment, and it seems another flag is going on right now by Mafia. I see Star turning there. He's using his OD to actually take him out, and that's gonna be a return. Also, Jack, I forgot this. You actually didn't give me the chance to say anything about you. Yeah, I said
No,
everything
it's all
about.
right. It's all right. It's all
I I
right.
I really insist on it, to be honest. But basically, yeah, man.
Dude, if I have to go through it, you have to go through it. Okay, so just take it.
Well, I would take a moment to appreciate it, Jack, because like you were here when I just came into the team. You were the one to help me in my first stream. I remember it was, I think, Battle Axis against someone else. You were there to with your calming style of commentating and chill style, to be honest, to help me out. And yeah, you were so nice. I remember when I was in the team, you were so welcoming as well at and I remember when I was so worried, and you said, "Don't pressure yourself. It's gonna be okay. It's just the first stream. That's why you're so nervous. But when you keep on doing it in the live stream, you will just all of it will go, and it will be a relief." So I would just thank you for that, man. And yeah, you have some unique kind of special type of commentating as well for
You
yourself.
can call it
It's
bad if you want. I'm
no,
joking.
it's it's not bad, man. It's pretty chill type of commentating, to be honest. So I would say that yeah, it's just chill type of commenting. I would say that Kelly also has that nice type of commentating. Also some funny stuff he does during the commentating. But yeah,
I don't know how you're feeling, Jack, but when you get a lot of compliments, it kind of makes you feel a bit weird. How are you feeling, Jack, about this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like when you're anxious, you just try to think of something else. That's me.
yeah. No, it's hard to take your compliments, but it's nice to hear, man. So much appreciated. And really, you are making. I think even Jack's blushing right now.
Oh god. It's gonna turn into 18 rated stream in a second.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
But anyways, let's get back into the game. There's 1 minute
Yeah,
and 30 seconds left
Trace
on
has
the
got the
clock.
flag. Trace has got it. Oh, OD was sent. Ragged's gotten a. Oh my! Whiskey using his mad, crazy
yeah,
Viking OD there.
you saw that crazy OD there.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
he was bouncing the shots on the ramp.
Yeah, that was sneaky and well done. I think definitely one more round's coming. There's a minute left, and I think having the teams equal at four plays each is making a difference. Are we going to see the same situation as what happened in the last match against Exo and VTB?
Maybe, but if they capture that one flag, if Team Eruption captures just one flag, I think that it's gonna be over for Team Poezd actually.
Yeah, but 42 seconds, my friend.
Yeah, 42 seconds. We still can see what happens. I see that Star XP has his has a star above him, and I think Raga just actually took that OD, but 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds is not gonna be enough for it.
Tough. We see Star with his OD, but Krishna's there. Going to take him out. Oh, use the OD. Use that OD. Why did you not use the OD?
I see Raga using his OD, but get taken out by Futurist. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, this is. I think we're going to see a turnaround.
Yeah, maybe another one, Kelly. Round two.
Yeah, it's like wow.
But still, actually, it's gonna be another round in Sandbox. They have 4 rounds to be played in Sandbox here.
Sandal.
Sandal, yeah. I just lost it, Jack. That was 1 hour 30 minutes. So another here. We're just going into 2 hours of commentating nonstop.
Yeah, it's crazy. Especially this game, I thought was going to be a quick one over and dusted with, but I feel like maybe they're thinking it was a bit of a mistake to play as 4 players instead of 5. They could have been over and dusted with. Maybe they expected them to get a tie and that would be a win, but at the end of the day, life isn't that easy. And I feel like maybe they might change up their plans now.
Yeah, they'll bring back the other player. They're like,
by the way, they can bring the 5th player, right? He can join back again.
He can. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I think that would look embarrassing, to be honest, that you cannot win as a 4v4 and you're bringing your 5th player back just to win that game.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
So it depends on the mood that you're in. It's not their fault that the other player's lagging. It's not their fault that there's no reserves ready to step in. They've turned up, and I'm feeling a bit brutal today, to be honest. So if they did do that, I'd be okay with it. I wouldn't judge them. No, I'm feeling pretty brutal. So yeah. What would you guys do if you were in a team and this happened to you and you had the choice? What would you do?
You want to go first, son?
Well, to be honest, I would if I'm playing, if I'm the captain of the team, and this situation. By the way, you didn't specify which team I'm gonna be in. The one that has no players or the one that has his full players?
The one that has the players.
That has the players. To be honest, I would go a 4v4, even though whatever happens, even whatever are the circumstances of what's gonna be happening because of that decision. And what are the outcomes? I'm gonna be taking full responsibility of it because I favor sportsmanship than anything else. Like I don't like the dirty play or anything, but I mean, I would just make my 5th player leave and play a 4v4 clean match. Because I have been in that situation when basically my team had not enough players and some players were lagging and some players had their esports checker not working. So I would say that I would do the right thing and play against them as a 4v4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jag, what are you saying?
Right after this return, but okay. It really depends for me. I feel like if I've already got multiple achievements, I've already got that status where I've won grand finals and I've pretty much gone through every esports paint, then I would do it more for the love of the game and do sportsmanship. But if I'm there to win, I would be a bit brutal like you, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm sorry, but we're 5, you're 4. So we're not going to make it easy, regardless who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something. It depended obviously, and the achievements. That's a good point that you put on there. Is like if you, imagine that this was actually happening and it was the final.
Yeah.
And there's more on the line. Well, it's if your teammates haven't turned up or there's a lag and you don't have reserves in the final, then yeah, I'm going to be brutal. I'm going to turn around and say, well, look, we're here, we're ready to go, and we're going to get the win.
To be honest, I would have another opinion, to be honest, if it was a final, even though in a final I would do the same thing because I would not really care to be the first. I secured one of the top three teams, so I mean one of the top three positions, so I would really go for a 4v4 instead of a 5v4, even if it was a final, because I would favor to win my final as a clean match instead of winning as a 5v4, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I want it to be a clean match, not just, hey, I won a final because I was 5 versus 4. That's not
Yeah.
considered as a win. That's not considered 100% as a win,
I
because you
get you.
already have the advantage here with your 5 players. They have 4 players, so
But in football, if you get Sam, just using that as an example, or any other sport, players can be taken off and the player down, and that's because there was a fault and this and that. So it happens in other sports. So if there's one thing that doesn't happen in here is that nobody's going to get sent off for doing something wrong, but a penalty of not having your players and your reserves there, it's a penalty. And having the other team are there and then going to be penalised and possibly lose because the five tanks and the 4 tanks, not the same format. It's very different the way you play.
yeah, you're right there, to be honest.
And,
But
but
anyway,
we're seeing right now Eruption are struggling.
yeah, it seems like Eruption are struggling as a 4v4 at the moment. There's 2-1 right now. The favor is going for Poezd. They're winning at the moment this round. I saw that two flags just landed in the first 4 minutes of the game. That's crazy from them, to be honest. And I see that Mafia is doing great, to be honest, with his Riku Paladin. Still, I think there's a little bit struggle from the side of Eruption here to capture flags. Meanwhile, I see Poezd pulling off a great defense with Christina, I think, and with Free Chris on the blue base.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys think when it turns to a 4 tank format, but is it still advantageous to have the shafts staying there, or should they push forward? Especially Eruption, who are in a bit of a critical point in this, like the 5 minutes left, but losing. Would you advise pushing forward with the airs and having a 4 tank push?
Do you favor to go first for that one, Jack?
Yeah, I feel like maybe, especially on this map, shafts are crucial in the positions they're given, especially with Eris, with their overdrive, so we can see them have a massive advantage within that midfield range. And also, a flag was being pulled. They're kind of their eyes and ears when it comes to where everyone is, and they assist flag pulls like we're seeing from Starks P here. See, Free Chris managed to shut that daylight down just from one shot. So they do have a big advantage in the place they are. Although they don't move a lot, they do a lot of work behind the scenes. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's true that Free Crisis just saved the potential cap being pulled by Eruption. So yeah, nice work actually. Whiskey sliding now in. Star is the only one in defence. Mafia's got his OD going. OD's been sent as well. Bye, the defence. Comebacks there as well in the middle, just picking up the OD. We're going to see number 3 being capped.
Third capture, yeah. Third capture.
That was great teamwork. Great teamwork.
That's crazy by Poezd there. I think it was a problem to actually play 4v4, guys. You should have thought about it before.
Yeah, it's yeah. And this is the thing. I mean, it is a subject that gets me interested because it's like, are they going to be kicking themselves like, oh, fair play and all this, and and now I'm scared to say it, but they're going to get knocked out because they're not the same. They can't beat these guys. You can see it straight away. It's like, okay, they capped one, but clearly they're not as strong.
And I would actually, how to say the word. I would be, I would respect them actually if they lost as 4 and didn't call their 5th player to help. For that one, to be honest, like if they lost, they earned my respect and earned other people's respect because they showed a great sportsmanship right there. Even though you remember the team that Black Mirror won against when that happened, I think let me take a quick look on that team. I think it was here we have, yeah, it was coming in the 10th position. I think it was top. We had top 8 players. I mean top 8 clans here were ATB, Team Pointers. Also, we had Toxic, Red Notice, Diamonds. That was in the top 8 positions. I think it was Team ATB maybe or something, some other team that did this move.
Now, I don't know why Star didn't use his OD in that position.
He didn't use his OD last round too. You remember?
Yeah, he's just holding it. It's like maybe, hopefully, he's not an esports player and doesn't know how to release his OD. Because you see sometimes that in matchmaking. Okay, he uses it there. Okay, maybe sometimes it's better to use it to really secure the cap, and that's what they've done. So I'll take that back.
Yeah, it seems like right now Mafia got taken out. A lot of Tesla balls going on right now, flying in the air, electro balls flying in the air, and I see that it's actually glitching a little bit in the whole map right now. Three Tesla glitches in the map, but still looking on the score, it's 3-2 in the favor of Team Poezd.
Yeah, Poezd got the clear advantage, but there's 1 minute left, and they need the draw just to secure the win. So they just Eruption have to step on the gas right now. Otherwise, we're going into one more round. Tracer's sliding away. Oh, whiskey. Oh, brutal OD again. Just it was a nice pull. It was nice work by Eruption, but just Viking OD can take out 3-4 tanks in one foul swoop.
Actually, Whiskey just saved the day there, to be honest. Without him using his OD, that was not going to be a save there, and they might have lost the game out of it because if they capture that one, they were going to be losing the game. But it seems like I see Mafia using his OD to actually defend the flag right now. It's 3-2 and 10 seconds left. It seems like Team Poezd managed to win this round also, and now the score is 2-2.
Yeah. We're going into a 5th one.
Yeah, we're going into a 5th one. 2 games today with 5 matches. With 5 rounds. That's crazy.
Tell you what, I'll be falling asleep after the live stream's ended.
Yeah, same here, to be honest.
Jack got a question. We were talking with SM in the last stream. In this match, it's not really an issue, but in the last game. Red Alert was picked by VTB, and they were clearly dominating and made EXO look like they had no chance at all winning the match as a global thing. But then we went to Iran, and it turned around, and EXO were dominating totally VTB. And then the 5th round was in Iran, where EXO clearly had the advantage. And I suggested that it was maybe a bit unfair and they should have a neutral map chosen by the referees or, selected out of a hat. What's your opinion about that?
Wait, so you're going to have to just reiterate that. Sorry. What's my opinion on which part?
To make
Well,
it short, I'll do that,
yeah.
Kelly. Jack, if you participated in light format and medium format.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember when there was a tiebreaker? We had like a map, the sandbox 4v4 or
Yeah,
3v3. You remember to do the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Kelly is saying that we should not be doing the tiebreaker in the same map and do something like this. Like, what do you think of doing a tiebreaker in a special map picked by? You see what I mean?
Yeah. So it's that time of night where, like you just said, after the stream is a bit of an early night. But
Probably not long.
yeah, exactly. But I'm not too sure. I mean, I've not really been in those shoes where I need to worry about it because I've always just lost straight away. No. But
Alright.
I don't really know. I can imagine it without with that or without it, you know.
Well, the thing is, it makes it because
Yeah, I know what you
red
mean.
alert, because if the red alert would have been the second round, the
makes it
second
fair.
choice of map, then they would have had the advantage against. But it was turned around because it was so unbalanced. The clear advantage with the maps that were chosen by each team. Well, then you get rid of that advantage, and it's like, okay, because it just feels a little bit fairer than just having the team that's picked the second round, the third and fourth round maps, and then they're dominating on that and just get the advantage because the fifth round's in that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess another clear thing about that could be to when people choose the map, right? The first and the
Yeah.
second. The second one they really got to think about it. Oh, Mafia. Okay.
Oh, can you just see something? They want
Yeah,
to
they're
win.
playing.
There's 5
Yeah,
players. Have you
yeah,
seen
I
that?
noticed that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that they want the win. They're like, okay, we've played fair, and now we're just going to get the win. Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about it. This is nuts. I didn't think this was going to happen. That's wow. Opinions, guys. What are your opinions about that?
Sam, you can go first.
I'm sorry, I actually
You zoned out. It's all right, mate.
yeah, I was gonna
Wow.
say zoned out. I was actually. Can you imagine that I actually was looking for the word zoned out?
Well, the eruption had brought the 5th player back.
Oh yeah, I see that they did brought the 5th
Yeah.
player back. Who knows now? It seems like I saw like a talk in the battle chat about it, but it seems like yeah they're gonna be playing with their
They've
5th
done
player
it.
again.
They've done it. They want to win.
Yeah, they want to win. That's what happens, you know. Like, still, they have the right to do so, as Jack
Yeah.
said. So yeah, and they did it. So it's all they have all the right to do it. So it's fine.
So now, obviously, we want the other team to win. So let's see if karma is going to bite them hard, and they're going to lose against a team that have only got 4 players. I'm voting for them, obviously, underdogs all the way.
What about you, Jack?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of skeptical because we've seen the amount of power that Poezd had, but as a 5Q, five players, you can definitely have the advantage of that Crusader, right? So we'll have to see what happens. But I mean, this Viking anti-Torban has been told multiple times by referees to rejoin due to his lag. And in chat they were discussing like why has he come back and stuff like that. But basically, referees were like, "Well, they asked and it's fine, so we'll let him play again." So I feel like maybe Poezd are a bit annoyed by that. But I mean, rules are rules, I guess.
Yeah. It is. It's funny we were talking about that, and they've actually done the unthinkable, the brutal decision of actually just wanting the win. Now I don't know the history of Poezd and how far they've got in tournaments before, and maybe this is their moment where they're like, actually, look, we want to get further, we've never got this far, and this is our opportunity to keep on going through into the next rounds.
The OD. Sorry for cutting it, but that OD was great by far.
Yeah.
Free Chris.
So, do we know the history of Poezd? Have they got any people with actual paints from past victories in the esports tournaments?
Well, it looks like Mafia has the gladiator paint here.
Mhm.
He's one of the winners of one of the teams, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe he was in a team that he won with, and then he actually decided to go to
Yeah.
Poezd here.
Wow, look at this. They've got managed to cap one already. So it's 1-1. It's not going to be easy. Okay, they've got 5 players, but wow, it's respect and nearly pulling the second one.
Yeah, and 6 minutes to go here. Honestly, this is I'm kind of skeptical on what's happening. We've got to see a lot of focus here. We can see that there's a lot more defense, not the offense plays like we saw previously when it was a 4v4 from Poezd. So I keep forgetting what their name is. They got such a erratic name.
Yeah, I think Poz is a game. Is it not like one of those games with a ball that you have to kick around and balance around? I thought that's what that is, but be interesting to know what that word means. I'm going for Poise. I want them to win. I really do. Even though I said I was going to be brutal, I was feeling brutal. But now that they brought the 5th player back, I'm actually a little bit annoyed. I'm like, oh, you bad losers. But yeah,
I mean,
it's contradictory, obviously. But,
you were the one who said playing as 5 is it depends on your mood. So
yeah, my mood's changed apparently. It's yeah. How dare they bring back that 5th player?
I mean, look at this OD coming in from Ziv, allowing Obturant to use his overdrive, but Christina right behind him uses his Hunter. Looks like it won't reach him. This is going to be a pull, and they're all on Respe, and this is going to be the second capture, no doubt. Whiskey's not got his overdrive.
Free Chris using the shaft
actually,
got Whiskey. Oh, so close. Whiskey not being able to do the job, so giving Eruption that second flag on the scoreboard. Mafia there right now in their base. Got his OD. Taking out Ragga. Boom, in your face. Ziz not able to get the shot. Can he get away? Can he get away? He can. Whiskey's there to support. Oh, all the way. Go on,
it's
Mafia.
2-2, man.
Go
it's
on.
2-2.
Go
100%.
on, son.
That's a capture. That's a capture.
Boom.
That was amazing.
2-2. Oh, I'm loving what they're doing. As one man down, but still proving to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Clearly, I see how you like to be on the side of the underdogs, Kelly. Here, I see.
Yeah, you've seen it. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's amazing. And actually, I am still on their same side. I like to see to support those kind of players who don't give up. You know that I like people who are persistent and resilient, and who know that they can make something. We have already have a talk about it in the last live stream. I told you that the person who is persistent always makes it to his goal, even though if it's not now, it's later.
And look, we got Whiskey there with his OD.
That could be crucial. Wait, look at that! Look at that! They don't notice that Whiskey's there. He's OD.
Nice so good, love it.
And Ragga also used his Crusader overdrive to try and take out Whiskey.
Mafia's there, sneaking away. Taken out. Unfortunately, one thing that whoever's the hammer player didn't realize about Ziz is he didn't have his double damage for a second. And it's unfortunate he didn't push for the flag because he could have got away with the shot because he didn't have the double damage. So that's, unfortunate that was not spotted by Whiskey.
Yeah, it seems like Ragga is going to pull that flag. Tracer is there, backed up by the OD of Ziz. Maybe that's going to be the capture there for them. It seems like 2 minutes left, 15 seconds, and that's the 3-2 for the favor of Team Eruption there, and another flag is being pulled because of the overdrive of the Viking hammer advantage here.
Yeah, that's no resistance there. Even pre-Chris was taken
Ooh,
out.
that shot
Oh,
hits.
hello, hello. Get the return. Get the return. No. 4-2. Oh, now it's going to be tough. Oh, now they're making it. Yeah. They did a really good job of making it a fair fight, but right now we're seeing the advantage of that fifth player. Yeah.
It's still 1 minute left. 2 flags with the difference. I see Mafia going on there. I would actually say even if Team Poezd loses, I would salute them for their persistence on trying to win, and they are still not out in this last round with a lot of flags. It's just 2 flags until now, and that's a little difference in my opinion, to be honest.
Yeah.
Also, I would say that Team Eruption did kind of some mistakes, especially Star XP. He has been holding on to his overdrive for a long, long time
Mhm.
for some reason. I don't know why. You have noticed it, Kelly, I think.
Yeah. As well, but it's yeah. I mean, they're fighting against a team that has 5 players. I'm actually annoyed. I was feeling brutal, but right now I am so annoyed that they brought that fifth player back.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Oh, so gutted. It's wow. It's funny how your emotions and your feelings can change with just it actually happening. Right before your eyes, they brought that fifth player back, and yeah. So let's see how far they can get using this mentality. Will we get all the way to the? I don't think Eruption have got the skill set to go through into the final stages. Anyway, just as an opinion for the rest of the tournament, but they've done it. They've got the win 4-2, and it ends with Eruption being 3 points to 2 in the final score of the rounds that are being played. Wow.
Yeah, I think it's right now over for this match. Seems like Poezd sadly loses this one because of the fifth player that they would not had that they didn't have. I actually predict that if they had this fifth player, they would that the result was gonna be different. But
Yeah.
anyway, I think is the last thing we would see today. This is the end of this round. I think the last round in the tournament is going to be soon. We're going to be finishing this tournament on the 22nd of this month. So we're on the 16th. We're going to be taking a break tomorrow, and the day after, we're going to be playing the last round of this tour of the winter rankings here for the winter major rankings actually. So we're going to be having the full list of teams and full positions on the 22 of this month. But still, congratulations for Eruption. I salute also Poezd and also respect them for how they played until the end. Also, a little bit of respect, not a little bit, actually, a respect for Eruption because they gave a chance to Poezd to try and play in that game instead of going on brutal on them for the whole rounds. And they gave him a chance to play a 4v4. So anyway, we are reached till the end of our stream today, guys. I would thank you for being here with us and thank you for watching. I was your commentator, Assam. I had Jack with me, Matt Kelly, and our broadcaster Pre here. Thank you everyone for watching. Jack, Mike is with you. If you have last words, you and Kelly.
Happy
Adios.
days. Yeah.